Who am I here with today?
Katie Page.
Hi, Katie. What water exists as a
Liquid.
and What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be interviewing people at St. Catherine of Siena Academy. I'm Emily. I'll be the videographer.
I'm Lourdes. I'm going to be the host.
I'm Lily. I'm the editor.
I'm Harlow. I'm the host, and let's go interview people.
We went around the school asking some people what they knew about water molecules.
Who am I here with today?
Michaela.
True or false, water is a compound that consists of 3 atoms, 2 atoms oxygen, and 1 atom hydrogen.
True.
You got it right! Name an occupation.
Sydney Schaefer, garbage man.
Which end of a water molecule acts positive?
The top one.
Wrong. Who am I here with today?
Alana.
What makes water polar?
Water's polar when they ride on that Polar Express. And
What is the relationship between the amount of bonds and the strength of a hydrogen bond in water?
Well, the more hydrogen bonds there are, the stronger. The less hydrogen bonds there are, the weaker the attraction.
Water molecules are made up of 3 atoms, 1 oxygen being negative and 2 hydrogen being positive. This causes water to be polar. The negative oxygen is attracted to the positive hydrogen, which forms a hydrogen bond, and the more hydrogen bonds, the stronger.
Who am I here with?
Angelina.
Okay. I'm Lourdes, and I'm going to ask you questions. True or false? Cohesion is an attraction between 2 different substances.
False.
Angelina was right. Cohesion is the attraction between particles of the same substance. It results in surface tension, which, for example, lets insects walk on the surface of water because of the strength of the water's surface, creating a film on the water.
Adhesion is the attraction between 2 different substances.
Who am I here with today?
Anna.
Cohesive force between water molecules and adhesive force between water molecules and other molecules enable this phenomenon to occur.
Capillary action.
Yay!
As Anna answered, capillary actions gives water the ability to climb structures.
Who am I here with today?
Sister Marianne.
Okay. True or false? Water changes temperature very easily.
False.
Yeah, you're right. Good job.
As Sister Marianne answered, water does resist temperature change in both heating and cooling. High specific heat is the amount of heat needed to raise or lower 1 gram of substance in 1 degree Celsius. High heat of evaporation is the amount of energy to convert 1 gram of a substance from a liquid to a gas.
Who am I here with today?
Miss Brandt,
What must be broken for water to evaporate?
so the intermolecular force is the hydrogen bond. Kettle would explode.
She got it right.
As Ms. Brandt concluded, hydrogen bonds must be broken to let water evaporate, which removes a lot of heat with it.
Who am I here with today?
Stephanie.
What helps keep the earth warm?
The sun.
Wrong.
As Stephanie got wrong, the water vapor forms a global blanket which keeps the earth warm from soaking up the heat from the sun, which is held by the water vapor.
Who am I here with today?
Ella Sutton.
Water is less dense as a
Fire.
Water is less dense than liquid because liquid water has hydrogen bonds that constantly are broken and reformed. Homeostasis is the ability to maintain a steady shape despite changing conditions, and water is important to this process.
Who am I here with today?
Hi guys, I'm Bryce.
What is a solute and what is a solvent?
Well, one dissolves in water and the other doesn't.
Kind of right. A solute dissolves in the solvent. So sugar would be a solute and water would be a solvent. Yep, good job.
Name an occupation.
Laren, and I'm a Sheen ambassador.
What are major water pollutants?
Sewers and oil.
You're correct!
There are many major water pollutant categories, such as infectious agents, oxygen-demanding waste, inorganic chemicals, and radioactive materials.
Who am I here with today?
Giselle.
Where does point source pollution come from?
Point source solution comes from the actual source. So, for example, like from the pipe.
Correct!
With point source pollution, one knows exactly where the pollution is coming from, a specific spot, and it can be monitored and controlled by a permit system.
Hi, what's your name and occupation?
Conley, street philosopher.
Okay, what is non-point source pollution?
Why are you holding that thing in my face?
Non-point source pollution cannot be traced to a direct discharge point, and it is usually associated with stormwater or runoff. It usually ends up flowing into lakes and streams.
Is it where the pollution doesn't come from the original source? Am I wrong?
Not really. It's kind of right.
There are so many different bodies of water that are being polluted day by day. One type of pollution is lake pollution. Within the lakes, eutrophication can happen.
Name an occupation.
My name is Sose. I'm a professional horseback rider.
What is eutrophication?
Girl, I don't know what doggone eutrophication is. I'm just guessing Kanye West or something like that.
Eutrophication can be caused by either natural standards or human standards. It is basically where there are too many nutrients, which equals more plant growth, which then gives less dissolved O2, and which makes everything die eventually. Ways to prevent or remove eutrophication would be to regulate fertilizer use and disposal methods. The sources of groundwater pollution tend to come from mining, underground storage tanks, etc. This pollution from the surface enters soil and percolates into groundwater. This contaminated groundwater can enter the food chain and cause many life-threatening diseases and problems. There are many ways to clean up and prevent groundwater pollution. One way is to install monitoring wells near landfills and underground tanks. Ocean pollution is another huge problem. Toxic sediments, industry, cities, etc. There are many ways we can protect our oceans. A couple ways could be reducing input of toxic pollutants, regulating coastal development, etc.
Name an occupation.
Daniel Bumpus, Dean of Students, St. Catherine Academy, Wixom, Michigan.
It takes longer to boil an egg at high altitudes because of the boiling temperature of water blank.
Increases.
You're actually incorrect. It's decreases.